We've been breaking D-rings. It's been fun. I wanted to see what other boats would break at. So I called my friends at AIRE. They sent me a brand new boat to test what brand new D-rings will break at. Let's find out. So I'm going to do 3 tests on the D-rings here. The first is just pulling it straight on. I think this is what most people think is traditionally the strongest way to pull on the D-ring, the best way to pull on it. Next, I'm going to pull on one, what a lot of people think is the wrong way, or manufacturers say is the wrong way. I think this will be pretty weak or weaker, so I'm going to pull it at this angle. And next, for just good measure, I'm going to do a 2-point self-equalizing, low-distributing anchor on a couple of D-rings and see how that does. Just to understand the test, I have it set up here just with a 1 D-ring pull. Back here, I have a basket hitch on the tree with webbing to a steel carabiner, which is strong, to one of my flip lines, which is incredibly strong. And we went through the floor. We found the floor is a really strong way to attach to a boat, except you can tear the floor up. I feel pretty good about this air floor, about not tearing it up, so I'm gonna have the angle well, so I'm gonna stick with that for now.
$10.66.
Okay, so that was powerful. That was pretty crazy. It fired back really strong. 11.4 kilonewtons was the final breaking strength. So strong that it bent the D-ring before the material popped. That was incredible. The next one up, we're gonna test the D-ring coming from the side instead of straight out. All right, just finished that test. That was 7.43 kilonewtons, and it looks like it missed Scuba Steve, so he turned out okay. All right, so this is the last test. I have a 2-point low distributing anchor. I already have almost 4 kilonewtons on it right now. I think this D-ring is being pulled close to correctly, so I don't think this D-ring is gonna pop. This D-ring, you can tell, is already kind of struggling because it's being pulled kind of at an angle. We'll see what happens. I'm also curious, we had enough of these go where one pops, like that one pops, and it shock loads that one and pops it too. Or they both pop at the same time. I've seen that happen, which is a new thing for me. I'm interested in. So we have this set up. I have Scuba Steve sitting down here. He might get a pretty nice hit with metal stuff. This will be a heavy load. I'm guessing we're gonna be in the 12 kilonewton range. So I'm a little worried about this prusik slipping more. This you can see right here, if you can tell, this already slipped and kind of destroyed this rope. And so we're already kind of hurting this rope. Hopefully this prusik sticks one more time so we can finish this test. All right, so we just finished our final test. It felt like a lot of pull to pop that D-ring. As expected, the D-ring that we pulled at an angle was the one that popped. This one actually looks like it hasn't been damaged too much. Let's check out the force on this. 10.12 kilonewtons. So that was less than, interesting, that was less than just pulling one directly. And that's one thing I'm kind of learning here with some of this, is not all D-rings the same. Like maybe it pulled it less because we were pulling, I mean, if that was 10 kilonewtons there, that was probably 6 or 7 there, but because we pulled at an angle, it popped. Where if we pulled two pretty straight on like this, it would have gone much higher. So what I'm learning about airboats in particular, and this is probably all boats, is that Pulling it straight like this is the strongest. Pulling it at an angle like this is definitely weaker.